Hello, Marcus Eikenberry, and I love Android. Android is in the Android OS that's used on phones and on tablets, and including in Google TV and stuff. Yes, I'm an Android fanboy. So I have with me today, I have for the next 10 days or so, a Samsung Galaxy S2. This phone is pretty slick. And I'm going to use this as my main phone. I've been using, here, let me pull out my other phone here. I've been using my, this is my Nexus S, which is also an Android phone, and is a, it is a awesome phone. And it is pure Android, it's pure Google, no extra software on it, and I really have enjoyed this phone. But for the next 10 days or so, I'm going to use this phone right here, and it is an Android phone. Wow, this thing has a beautiful screen on it. And what I'm going to do is I am going to point out all of the good features about this phone as I come across them. So you're going to see multiple videos. This will be a whole series. It'll be a playlist. And I'm just going to keep pointing out all of the good things that I see about it in kind of a review format. And I'll compare it to some of the other phones that I've had, which I have my Nexus S, which is beautiful. I love it. And I've had an Evo before. In fact, I've had two of them. And really loved the Evo, loved the big screen. This has a huge screen as well. And in fact, this one is a higher resolution. It's just beautiful, beautiful screen. So let me just tell you a couple of things that I got, that's a sheet that I printed off, that are interesting things about this phone. And maybe some reasons why you would want one. It's 3G, 4G. Course, which 4G is getting more and more around the United States. Currently at my home, I don't get 4G, but if I go a couple miles towards town, see, I live out in the boonies now. I live in a rural area. I love it, but you know, 4G is going to take a little while to get here. And let's see, this is a Samsung phone, which I wasn't really sure if I was hot on Samsung or not until I got my Nexus S, and it's been a beautiful phone. So I'm expecting the same quality out of this one here. Let's see, it has a 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor, which is faster than any phone that I've had. We're going to try some games on this puppy. I know it. It's got a super AMOLED screen. It's 4.52 inch, and that's exactly what I was talking about this being so crisp and clear. That is really a bright technology, and you can see the difference. I'll have to see if I can find something that I can put on both a couple of my phones to actually show the difference in quality of screen. I know that visually I can see it, but I don't know that we could actually pick it up on the camera and to actually be able to see it. Now, I am recording this in 1080p, so if you want to see all the detail, you know, run it at 1080p on YouTube. Let's see here, and of course it has Wi-Fi. It has the hotspot. It can be a hotspot, and I'm going to get into that. I'm going to try that. Visual voicemail, I assume that means that it's going to be voicemail to text. I use Google Voice, and I'm going to promote Google Voice, and I'll show you in one of these videos how to use Google Voice and how to add it to your phone and what benefits it has. I mean, Google Voice is awesome. Now I'm sounding like a Google fanboy, huh? Maybe I am. This supports up to 32 gigs of memory in a micro SD slot, which is awesome. You know, got all your MP3s with you. Let's see here. Screen capture. Be able to do some screen grabs. I was wondering how I was going to do that, show you all how to, some of the stuff on the screen. Maybe I'll try that. And of course, it is Wi-Fi, BGN, and A compatible. And of course, being the fastest, about 100 megabit, but you'll never see speeds like that. I typically only see speeds of 50 something, even when I'm sitting right next to the Wi-Fi. It's got a 8 megapixel camera, dual cameras. So it's got the camera. Let's see, can we focus on that? I'm getting too close to it. Okay, well, can't here. There we go. There we go. We're focused on it now. 8 megapixels right there. And then it also has up at the top here is another camera, forward-facing camera. Golly, Google again. Let me tell you about G Plus and Hangouts. We can hang out on this phone while walking around over 3G, and basically you can be seeing video of me. I could be walking around the block, and you could be seeing video of me, and we could be talking, with, I think they allow 8 or 10 people in a Hangout. And it is really, really sweet. In fact, I can receive calls on this from Hangouts, and we'll do a video about that sometime. So subscribe if you like information on Android phones, because I'm going to have a lot of different stuff, a lot of how-tos on these phones. Let's see here. Oh, 1080p video. Maybe I should try shooting one of these videos on it. I think we'll try that. All I got to do is get some sort of tripod to mount this. Let's see here. There is some other stuff here that we'll go over. Google Maps, Gmail, YouTube. I already hooked up my Google account on this. So that's the beautiful thing about an Android phone is I just logged in and all my contacts are here all of a sudden. A whole bunch of my tools, my email, all of that. And you can even have multiple accounts on one phone now. And so that's pretty cool because I have, not on this phone, but on my other phone, I have both my work and my personal. And I have different tones set up for each and everything. So I know when an email comes into work and I know when an email comes in personal and stuff. Really, really, golly, I can't believe how handy these are. You know, I think back 10 years ago, or actually I remember, when was that? That was about 1992 when I had one of those huge Motorola bricks. I think the phone weighed, I don't know, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, something like that. It was huge. Who would have envisioned that back then, when personal computers were XTs and you know, they cost $10,000 or more, and not everybody could afford one. You didn't even have hard drives in them or storage. I mean, a lot of the times you had dual floppy drives, so you'd have one for the operating system and another one to save data on, and it would actually be, well, what's so amazing about this is that this is, I don't know, 100 times, 1,000 times more powerful than that first computer I had, and it fits in my pocket. You know what's coming next? Let me predict the future. And so you'll see this in another 10 years, and well, maybe if my videos are still up, I don't know. And I'm predicting that our phones may not change a whole lot in size because we like the screens on them, but they're going to be in multiple parts, and you know, a lot of the phones will just fit in your ear. You won't even, maybe not even have anything in your pocket at all, and you'll just completely do it via voice. No screen at all. I'm sure that there'll be that option coming out. But what also is that these phones are getting so powerful that our computers, they're catching up with our computer speeds. And so all this work that you're doing on your computer, what if you could walk up to any terminal, you know, let's just say a mouse, keyboard, monitor, and microphone, because I believe that a lot of our stuff is going to be done in talking in the future. And you don't need a computer. You just walk up, your phone automatically binds to that terminal because you tell it to, and you are off and running. So you carry your computer everywhere you go. That's what we're headed towards. I'm so excited about this stuff. I love technology. So let me get back to this phone though. Let's see here, Bluetooth, of course, and it has an 1800 milliamp battery, and we'll see how long that lasts. I can tell you that on my Evo, the battery was 1500 milliamp, and I was sorely having problems all the time of it running out. And but then I bought an extended battery, which just really made the difference. I was able to go a full day at a conference after buying the extended battery, whereas before it was hell, because halfway through the conference I'd be plugged into the wall somewhere, sitting there working on stuff while I'm waiting for my phone to charge. So we'll see how well this works, and we'll see if there's any options for extended batteries for when you are out on the road and not able to charge, or at a conference not able to charge. I mean, conferences where I use these the most heavy, and when you're at the conferences, you know, maybe somebody can explain this to me, but I can tell you that my phone dies quicker at a conference than it does anywhere else, and I think it has to do with the amount of connections made for cellular. And that, because I lose connection on any of my phones, and so it's constantly searching. And when it's in search mode, I think it uses a lot more power. And if you're watching this and you know about that, know how that works, let me know. I'd like to share that with everybody. So, watch this playlist, and we are going to, over the next 10 days, record a bunch of videos about this phone, trying different things. And it's not just going to be Android, or not going to be just the Samsung Galaxy S2. It's going to be about, you know, how to hook up multiple Google accounts, how to do Wi-Fi, you know, to make this your Wi-Fi transmitter, so that you have, you know, Wi-Fi while you're out at a cafe that doesn't have anything for you while you're out on the road, or even, yeah, while you're out on the road driving. Imagine having Wi-Fi while driving. Yeah. So we'll go over those things, and in fact, I'm going to link to this phone on Amazon. And I'll be honest with you here. I am a professional in this industry, and part of what I do is I get product to review and show it off. I tell you how to do stuff with it, and I don't get paid anything except through that link. So if you like what you see and you click that link down below the video for Amazon, and you decide to buy it, oh, did I mention they have it on there for $1? I couldn't believe it when I looked up the link this morning. $1. Now, whenever you watch this video, it may change at that. It may change because they're just running a special right now, I'm sure. But, and I'm sure you have to sign a contract. But anyway, I want to get back to just this openness part, that I make my money off of this when you buy. And so if you like what you see and you're gonna get it anyway, you may as well buy it through my link if you find my videos helpful. Or you can walk into your local Sprint store. I don't know if this is available any other place than Sprint. I think this is a Sprint only phone. And you know, go into your local Sprint store and buy it. I can tell you though, I love Amazon, and Amazon will treat you well, and they've always exceeded my expectations. And so, you know, save yourself the trouble of going. A lot of times I'll ship them for free too, especially if you're a Prime member, 2nd-day shipping for free. So anyway, that's my pitch on how I make money on this. So if you like it, you know, use that link. In fact, it's not only, you don't have to buy the phone. If you just want to buy a charger or something for your phone, click the link and go there. You know, I only really make a couple pennies if you buy a charger, but this is how I make a living. And so if you appreciate this information, I appreciate your support. I'm Marcus Eikenberry. Take care.